Welcome to a Minecraft playthrough where I see how many days in a row I can play the game. So consider leaving a like on the video, and let's see what we get up to today. It is another beautiful day here in Forevercraft. As you can see, we have done so much work in this area. I'm so proud of it, and in today's episode, we are going to be working a bit on a brand new build over here. And while we do that, I want to talk about how inspiration is kind of an interesting thing. Let's see if we can actually get up on the roof. Looks like we can't, so why don't we try to use a bit of our cobblestone that we don't need and try to pillar back up. But anyway, the inspiration for today's video comes from another Minecraft creator that I'm sure that many of you guys have heard of before. His name is Bars. I started watching Bars when he had around 1,000 subscribers, and before I turned on Minecraft today, it's been a busy day. I went to the farmer's market and worked about 10 or so hours. But before settling into doing my own Minecraft thing for tonight, I decided to put on his most recent video about why you should destroy your old Minecraft videos, your old Minecraft builds. And it really got me thinking in a way that a couple of things. The first thing is that everyone plays Minecraft so differently. So some people can say, hold on to your builds. And other people can say you should destroy your builds. Or other people say that you should revamp or reiterate and improve on your builds. And so there's no one way to do Minecraft or to play Minecraft and that sort of thing. So it got me thinking about that, and that was the initial hook for me wanting to get into the episode. But the more I watched the video, the more I was reminded that Bars, along with so many other YouTubers that I watch, that happen to be really good builders, that happen to be really proficient at not only playing Minecraft but also just being sorry, I've been talking all day. Happen to be really good, like, just YouTubers, and like they have really figured it out. And I know that there is a lot of, luck when it comes down to YouTube, but there's oftentimes very underratedly a lot of skill in that sort of thing. And there are so many YouTubers that I personally look up to, and Bars is one of them. And I don't watch them all of the time. Sometimes when you get inspired by those sorts of videos, sometimes it can make you feel self-conscious about your own sort of level of progression within the game. And I've definitely been there many different times. But when I watch in a different headspace, as I did today, I get so inspired by the way that people can build and the way that people continue to innovate upon the game. And for me, it's something that I really want to and try to continue to learn and develop myself. And a lot of people, including Bars and definitely Sinnoh in particular, and Flip, are people that I really look up to within the Minecraft sphere, just in the way that they've been able to do it. And it got me thinking a bit deeper about just the idea of inspiration in general, because as a fellow YouTuber and Minecraft YouTuber myself, I've been so thankful we've had so much support on the channel for the last couple of months or so. And I've also been making YouTube videos for 3.5, almost 4 years now. And during that time, one of the coolest things about learning about YouTube is the fact that people are going to find your videos and they're going to support them because they like you, or they like the video, or they like X, Y, and Z, or a multitude of those, things. And when you watch a YouTube video, like when I did for Bars for today, I was so inspired, and I was very excited to get back onto playing Minecraft and that sort of thing, and trying to iterate. And we're definitely using new blocks and new styles in all of these builds, and I'm happy that we continued to do those things, and I am growing in my own sort of way. But it's so cool seeing how people that are really, really good at building are able to just implement things into their Minecraft world. And when it comes to the people that say that they inspire me, that I inspire them, sorry. I've grown to understand that that happens to be the case. And I do think that my habits of playing Minecraft are something that could inspire people, because I keep coming back to this game time after time again and that sort of thing. And I do get better because I put a lot of time into improving when it comes down to it, right? And so I think I understand in a logical sense that I can be inspirational to people, and I think that everyone that plays Minecraft and even if they don't make YouTube videos, if you get to see the things that they build, that they can inspire you, which is such a beautiful thing about not only the game but also about life in general. Because for me, I know that when I'm inspired by people, it's what a captivating feeling, and what a beautiful feeling about living life. Honestly, like being inspired to do something in a way that you want to start doing it, and then maybe the next day you wake up in the morning and it's maybe all night, or the day beforehand it was everything, or the only thing that you could actually think about, and you have this momentum and this energy and this passion, right? Like that inspiration, and that's one of my favorite feelings in the world, honestly. And I love getting that feeling, and I ended up getting that right before making this video today. However, at the same point in time, when you happen to be the person that is inspiring, I think for me, at least from what, like some sort of psychological standpoint, it's hard for me to accept the fact that I actually inspire other people. And that doesn't have anything with me not liking myself, because I really do think that, I do provide and have provided, and in many different domains. At this point in time in Minecraft, I can realize that if I was to step back away from the scene, that I have contributed something more than just videos and that sort of thing. And that is, I don't know, an interesting thing. Like, people come back to my cinematic tutorials in Minecraft years later, and they're like, I found you through this, and now I see what you're doing nowadays, and I'm into that and that sort of thing. And different world building kind of tutorials, and different sort of like educational content that I put within the sphere and that sort of thing. Or even these sorts of videos, because they can be inspirational, hopefully, or they can be relatable, or oftentimes when I'm being more vulnerable and that sort of thing, they can be, extra X, Y, and Z, or whatever it is, for you and that sort of thing. Right? And there is value within that. And so I recognize that I'm doing something that not everyone A wants to do, but B, I am doing something that a lot of people do also want to do. But the underlying fabric of it is that it's hard. It's hard to always play Minecraft, and it's hard to continue to do all these different things. Minecraft is definitely a monotonous game, and it should be boring, and that is what we were talking about yesterday. And I'm definitely enjoying the process of it, but it's so cool having that feeling of inspiration, where at the same time, for me personally, I struggle to accept the fact that that can be reciprocated on my ends too. And I know that I'm not alone when it comes down to it, because wait, I need some water. I know that I'm not alone. I've talked to plenty of other people that make YouTube videos about this, and it's something that we all call imposter syndrome, right? And it's interesting. So imposter syndrome is the idea that you are not adequate, even though other people might find you to be adequate in whatever sort of domain or whatever thing it is that you're doing. You don't feel like you're adequate. You can be in a room of individuals that have had the similar, or have had a very similar, maybe better, maybe worse, sort of on the paper success story than you've had. And you cannot accept that you are... Oh man, dude, we keep going down today. That you can't accept that you're part of their company, if that makes sense. Like, when you're hanging out with people that you relate to and are so similar in so many different ways and that sort of thing, you should have that feeling of comfortability, right? But at the same point in time, when you have that imposter syndrome, even when it's just people that, relate to you in so many different ways, or even when people recognize you for things that you're doing, sometimes you can struggle to see it within yourself, if that makes sense. And so, I don't know, it's always a roller coaster when it comes down to it for me, because I'm so thankful about the fact that I have been able to show up to the table and to do all these things over such a long period of time. And because I've been able to do that, I can look at people that I recognize and I know that and that I've communicated it with, and that I get to watch their YouTube videos with and get inspiration from. And what a cool thing it is to know that I'm not maybe necessarily kind of eons behind people, but it's just crazy how inspiration works. Another person that you guys hopefully may know, if not, definitely check out their channel, is JStarMC. They definitely are a very underrated Minecraft YouTuber and have been building a whole ton, like a lot in their build or in their world recently. And here I am reaching or getting closer to 10,000 subscribers, and sometimes you can look at the fact that he ended up making 1,200 trees in his Minecraft forest in order to really make it next level and that sort of thing. And I've made a lot of trees in this world over here. But I've made, I mean, I think if I'm being generous to myself, I would feel like close to 100, like around the level of 100 custom trees, which is significant. But imagine 1,200, 1,200 trees and that sort of thing. And they're awesome looking and it's crazy and that sort of thing. And so many Minecraft players know how to use kind of building tools like Axiom and World Edit and that sort of thing. And I have no idea how to do any of those things, which I'm okay with, especially at this point in time. And I do enjoy kind of having, I don't know, a bit more of my own hand, I would say. But I've also realized that even people like Flip have, and a lot of people have tools where they can place, or they can use Axiom in a way that does not take away from their artistic endeavor and really just is only a tool to make it go faster. And I want to expand in that. I'm very excited too, I would say, but we do have a bit of time, in a good way, to continue to learn and be inspired by other people like this in order to figure these things out. Okay, so we need some trapdoors so we can place them down here. And then I feel like I'm lazy. I don't want to hop down to the bottom floor. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk about that. And I also, in today's episode, wanted to talk a bit more in a more sort of like vulnerable sense about I can't speak, about a bit more of like a life update. In terms of, I've been speaking a lot about trying to push myself out there and to try to socialize and also try to, you know, kind of shoot my shot, I guess you could say. Oh, we do have to hop down. Yeah. And I have been very proud of my, oh, wait, dude, these are completely wrong. And I am very proud of myself for my endeavors. But I did end up working at the farmer's market today. And I tried my best, I guess there's this gal that I thought was very cute. Actually, I don't know if I want to get into it. I don't know if I want to get into it today. Anyway, the imposter syndrome. Actually, you know what? We'll get into it. I feel like I always keep it real with you guys. So anyway, I was working with this gal at the farmer's market. Or not working. I was working at the farmer's market, and there was this gal who's hanging out with her mom, but seemed to be like around my age and that sort of thing, and it was just doing things before Father's Day, because at the time of recording this, it happens to be Father's Day. Okay, I think we also need to make some trapdoors right here too. I thought it was a bit more prepared after the build, but we did do the first part of this on live stream last night too. Okay, so let's make some trapdoors just like that. And we can place away, we're just going to muddy up everything with our inventory. Right now, we also need some oak. Do we have any? Yes, we have the oak trapdoors just like that. Okay, and we also have some ender balls. Just like this. Okay, so we can pop up just like this. Anyway, we were chit-chatting and it was definitely a good sort of interaction. We were all having a good time to the point where they ended up taking a picture with me while I was working and that sort of thing. And again, good conversation, that sort of thing. And so I shot my shot. And I ended up telling this gal, very cute, a very great name. I'm not going to say it, but I really like the name. This gal, and she's very cute. She seemed very sweet and considerate and very similar in terms of how she lived her life to me. And so, I let her know that. I thought she was cute, and I ended up writing my number down, and I gave it to her, but I've not gotten anything back. And so that is okay. We continue to try our best out here. And it's such a good feeling to, again, just come back from even a good day at work. Like, I'm not upset about that encounter whatsoever. In terms of my own personal opinion, I feel like I put myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. And, I am challenging myself, and that is always a good feeling. And it's been a very full day and that sort of thing. And sometimes when I hop onto Minecraft, I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing, and we're just going to keep doing it. But sometimes when I play Minecraft, I have this feeling of, oh, I'm playing it, but I actually am enjoying the kind of ideation and the momentum, and I'm enjoying the process and the present moment even more because I have more kind of inspiration or energy with the next project that I'm working on. And that is definitely my experience as I'm feeling right now. And Bars, again, is not the only person that I happen to watch a lot. One person that I wanted to mention that I haven't, and we're going to talk more about them in the future, is JDMC. Happens to be making videos every single day, along with kind of tutorial videos and that sort of thing, and also working on a school community for fellow Minecraft creators that want to kind of have like a space together and that sort of thing, where we can also kind of talk and chit chat and learn the platform and grow together and that sort of thing. And so I've been a big fan of their channel, especially over the last couple months, I would say, and have been watching their channel for a very long period of time. So he's been a huge inspiration for me, and is, especially even when it comes down to making videos every single day, he has been making videos for well over 100 days. And that's a lot. It takes a long time to do that. And so that is so inspirational for me. But there's so many incredible people that happen to make Minecraft content within the community. It could be people that are playing kind of every day like this, or if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you might remember, for the most part, a lot of my channel has been majorly focused on kind of Let's Plays and cinematics and that sort of thing. And I've enjoyed the evolution, and we still happen to have, I guess, both of those on our channel, and a good mix of all of it, and a big video that we happen to be actually working on during this video right here, but it's a 10-day long video. So we still have a lot of that kind of in the bag that I'm working on. And so while I work on those other videos and learn how to become a better Minecraft player, it's so cool when you see someone, especially like, Parts, again, Die, Sinnoh, very big people that I really look up to in building, and they place one new block or one block in one place, and it makes a huge difference. And they're like, doesn't this look like that? And I'm like, dude, yeah, that looks exactly like what you're talking about. I'm like, that's such a cool thing that I've gotten better at doing in Minecraft, but I still have a long way to go with, to go to do, in order to make it happen, which is a good, kind of exciting, I would say, process for me. And so, yeah, anyway, by the morning, I would say, by tomorrow's video, we are definitely going to have this build right here done. And it has been a very good day. I ended up waking up very early, actually. It was very, a very different morning for me. I usually end up waking up and usually take a bit of time before I go to the gym, and I spend about an hour at the gym. But before that, because of me kind of having anticipation of having work today, I could not sleep last night. And I actually overslept my alarm, which is something that happens like maybe once or twice a year. Like, it barely ever happens. Oh no. And so I ended up waking up and around 4:55 a.m., which was too late for me. And I still wanted to go to the gym. And so I woke up at 4:55 and I was in the gym working out around 5:05, about 10 minutes later. And I ran as fast as I could. Or not as fast as I could, but pretty hard for about 15 minutes, and then instantly got back to my apartment and took a shower, and I went and got a pickup truck around 5:40 a.m. and went to a house and got a product, I would say, around 6 o'clock in the morning, and then got home from work after working the farmer's market around 3:45 p.m. And right now, it's around 5:21 p.m. And we've been doing a bit of cleaning and that sort of thing, and as you can see, feeling inspired to continue and work on this build right here. And so I think we'll continue to do that, and again, we'll have this build finished by tomorrow. Again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching all of these videos. I appreciate the support on the channel so much. And yeah, I love inspiration in Minecraft. I have a lot more to talk about it, a lot more people that I want to shout out to, and so we'll continue to do that. So, again, thank you, and I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow.